Merry Christmas from the Duchess of Cambridge, the former Kate Middleton-turned-future Queen, taking her place on the royal stage as comforter-in-chief to a nation again reeling from a surge in the coronavirus pandemic. On Christmas Eve, when her royal carol service at Westminster Abbey airs in Britain, listeners will hear and see a relatively rare recording of the Duchess, 39, confidently introducing the broadcast as a celebration of goodwill and kindness to help navigate a bleak pandemic era. Her message acknowledges the horrors of the past 2 years but asserts the possibilities of recovery through love and compassion, according to a transcript and video clip released by Kensington Palace. "We've been through such a bleak time," Kate says in her introduction to Royal Carols, Together at Christmas, a service she organized and hosted, accompanied by Prince William and other royal relations, at Westminster Abbey on December 8. The program was produced with the BBC and will air on ITV Friday evening. "We've seen so many challenges. We've lost our loved ones. We've seen our frontline workers under immense pressure. And also we've been more emotionally and socially distanced and isolated from each other," Kate said in the introduction. "But I suppose through that separation, we've also realized how much we need each other and how acts of kindness and love can really bring us comfort and relief in times of distress," Kate added. The carol service was intended to be a huge thank you to Brits who have supported their communities through the pandemic, and to recognize those whose struggles have been less visible, she said. Prince William, Duchess Kate share new family photo for annual Christmas card. Queen Elizabeth II to skip Christmas at Sandringham amid Omicron surge. "Music was so important to me during the pandemic, as I think it was to so many people, too," she said. "But above all it's about celebrating the goodwill, the acts of kindness, love, empathy and compassion to help people come through these difficult times." The program took place at the Royal Abbey, a place that's really special to William and me, where she and the second in line to the throne were married in 2011. Kensington Palace said Kate's introduction was recorded the day before the service during her visit to the Abbey to help with preparations, including decorating Christmas trees donated by grandmother-in-law Queen Elizabeth II from Windsor Great Park and arranging wreaths donated by the Royal Horticultural Society. Christmas 2021 is turning out to be as restricted as it was in 2020 thanks to a surge in the Omicron virus variant. The Queen's annual pre-Christmas lunch for her extended family had to be cancelled, and the traditional trip to her Sandringham estate in Norfolk for the holidays also had to be cancelled. Instead, the Queen is spending her first Christmas since the April death of Prince Philip, her husband of 7 decades, at Windsor Castle. Queen Elizabeth II attends christening of 2 great-grandsons after injury last week. Queen Elizabeth II makes first appearance since missing Remembrance Sunday over sprained back. The carol service, which was supported by the Cambridge's Royal Foundation, was attended by unsung heroes from around the United Kingdom recognized for inspirational efforts to protect and care for those around them, and nominated by community networks, charitable organizations and royal patronages. In the audience were people Will and Kate met during their recent engagements, including young carers, faith leaders, and armed forces personnel involved in the evacuation of British nationals and Afghans from Afghanistan. Duchess Kate stood out at the service in a Christmas red coat by Catherine Walker and a stunning pair of diamond and sapphire earrings. Aside from some of the most beloved English Christmas carols, the program showcases the famous Westminster Abbey Choir and performances by Leona Lewis, Ellie Goulding, and a special performance by Tom Walker of his Christmas single, "For Those Who Can't Be Here," the palace said. Readings were delivered by Prince William, British Paralympian and junior Dr. Kim Daybell, Harry Potter actor Tom Felton, and presenter Kate Garraway, in addition to a performance of To the Day, a poignant composition written for the service by poet, broadcaster and writer Lem Sissay. The Piper to the Sovereign, better known as the Queen's Piper, played the bagpipes standing by the tomb of the unknown soldier in the abbey. Aside from the Cambridges, other royals at the service included William's cousins, Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice, and Beatrice's husband, Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi, and another cousin, Zara Tyndall, and her husband Mike Tyndall. Sophie, Countess of Wessex, wife of Will's uncle Prince Edward, the Queen's youngest son, also attended the service.